It's time to focus on the things you need, the things you deserve. You deserve a healthy body. Supplements that get you moving and keep you moving. That make you feel good, look good, do good. And they shouldn't contain GMOs, artificial ingredients, or heavy metals, ever. Supplements that are clinically studied, use proven absorption technologies, are designed by scientists, and are ethically sourced and produced. Supplements with everything you need, nothing you don't. You deserve a company that you can trust, that's dedicated to safe manufacturing practices and third-party testing, that ensures the highest quality of effectiveness from extraction of ingredients all the way to the composition of the packaging. Wait a second. You deserve to see the process. You deserve a company led by a CEO with a deep belief in the power of people, dedicated to inspiring entrepreneurs to achieve success. A company with a phytonutrient chemist and expert on natural molecules who is obsessed with human health and has your best interest in mind to design its products. A board comprised of talented doctors from around the world. You deserve to be surrounded by people you trust and look up to. Empowered ambassadors that inspire wellness every day. Leaders who are rooting for you to be the best version of yourself. A community that works hard and plays hard. You deserve to experience adventures that take you around the world. And you deserve to be recognized for your hard work. It's time to get what you deserve. It's time to shift your focus. 3.
Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, wherever you are in the world. It is time for Wellness Wednesday. My name is Lena.J.Gamble, and I am so excited to be able to share with you today. So I'm just going to jump right in with a little bit about me. So I am a medical missionary. What that means is I went to medical school and I'm a family medicine physician, but I also get to go all over the world to developing nations and take care of people who don't have access to medical care. So this is what I'm passionate about, helping people, and it absolutely is the most important thing in my life. So I am also a scientist. I did get a PhD in molecular pathology. Both of my degrees are from the University of Alabama at Birmingham. And I get to bring that information with me everywhere that I go. So, as a medical missionary, I finished residency and was able to go and serve for 2 years in Angola, Africa, directly out of residency. This was an experience that was actually probably as difficult and amazing as you think it might have been. We had certain challenges that we dealt with, very few resources, but again, we were able to help so many people who really would not have otherwise had access to care. And it was one of the highlights of my life. I finished that 2 years, came home to the US, and began working as a physician and working in corporate America as well as a physician, making good money, taking care of people. Uh, it was absolutely great. I was doing well. My colleagues, liked me. Everything was going great. And I realized that this just really wasn't where I wanted to be. My heart was somewhere else. I didn't want to spend my time and effort and energy building a corporation when my heart really was for building God's kingdom. So I decided I needed to get out of that, and I did. I wasn't sure what I was going to do because I couldn't go directly back to missions field. These things cost money, right? So I had to decide, how am I going to make it from where I am to where I need to be? Well, I got introduced to a company called Three by a friend, and he introduced me to Gary Wharton, and he actually helped me to understand some of the beautiful things that this company has to offer. So I was introduced to the business model, which I immediately realized was absolutely great. I didn't have any questions about it. More millionaires have been made by this particular business model than any other type of business model in the history of our country. So I was pretty sold on that part. Then I learned about community. And so I really liked the idea that I get to be with a community of visionaries and dreamers and people who want to get out here in the world and do good, using this platform as a model for doing that. So I thought, sure, this sounds great. I was almost sold, so close. But I wanted to know, what was the product? What is it that we'll be offering people? So I did like that it's in the health and wellness field. I learned this new term called proactive wellness. In my field of study, we treat patients after they're already sick. But in this model, what we're offering is an opportunity to give your body the things that it needs in order to simply stay healthy. I thought, what a novel idea. I love it. We get to help people stay well, as opposed to the other option, getting sick and then treating them. What kind of products would do this? I began to ask more questions and do more research and ask more questions and read things. And the conclusion I came to was, this is actually pretty amazing. So I want to spend the rest of my time this afternoon giving you a bit of understanding of what I thought about these products when I learned about them, and some of the science behind what makes them so great. So before I get actually into the individual products, I do want to tell you some of the things that really caught my attention about the products and how they're made. So number one, they're designed by Dr. Dan Gubler, who is a bona fide organic chemist who graduated from Caltech with a PhD in organic chemistry, and he's backed by a scientific advisory board of 10 scientists and doctors from top institutions all over the world. I thought that this was absolutely important, right? I didn't want to simply be out here trying to offer people products that were, manufactured by some big company somewhere overseas that, just slaps different labels on things. I love that these products are specifically designed and produced right here in the US. So one of the major components of what Dr. Dan does is called exploration. So he travels to various parts of the world studying plants that haven't previously been studied, and finding molecules that could be useful to support our health, wellness, and longevity. So I really thought that that was one of the key pieces that makes this company different from others. Number two, this curation. So, in Dr. Dan's own words, he designed a system that supports holistic health. When he designed these products, he took a step back and asked, what are all the molecules that the body needs every single second in order for the systems of the body to function properly? He started to write out hundreds of molecules, and then he broke that down into 7 different delivery systems. And that's represented in our 6 ingestible supplements and 1 set of topical neurocosmetics, which I'll get into in a minute. So this really isn't something that a big manufacturer with the goal of making money just kind of pulled off of the shelf and slapped the label on. This is very specifically curated to assist our bodies and supplement in our ability to keep ourselves well, which is what we're designed to do. And then number 3, which was the absolute selling point for me, is the equivalent of Three's secret sauce, as it were. And so every business, every great business has its own unique substance that makes it special. For example, Coke has this special formula, right? And so you can get a cola by anybody, but there's only one place you can get a Coke, right? So there's something that makes Three absolutely unique in the world of supplements. And that's really what I want to get into today. Our products are all manufactured here in the US. They're third party tested. Each batch is tested to ensure that what it says on the label is actually what's inside the package. Each of our products, every single one of them, are in the PDR, which is used to be known as a physician's desk reference. really big book. Some of you might have some family members who used to use that big book. We now have an app. It's called the Prescriber's Digital Reference. But all the medications that we as prescribers use are in this reference. There are very few, maybe not any, supplement companies that has all of its products in this reference. So if you have questions about whether or not you can use this product with another medication you're on, you can ask your doctor about it and they can look it up in the prescriber's digital reference. That was absolutely powerful for me. So what is the secret sauce? I know I've kept you waiting. It's the absorption. So the absorption is second to none with this product line. And I know that some people might be saying, oh, well, I have a few products in the cabinet that say that they have good absorption and they use liposomes. And why is this one different? Well, liposomes do increase bioavailability. However, our secret sauce is not only liposomes, it's that liposomes are just one of 12 different cellular absorption technologies. There isn't another company out there that has 12 different cellular absorption technologies that boost bioavailability in the way that I'm about to show you. So, what we'll see here is the absolute increase in bioavailability of these supplements based on these 12 different cellular absorption technologies. So here I have a graph that I'll show you. It goes from 0 to 100, and the bioavailability of our supplements were tested in a well-known model, right, that shows absorption across a cellular membrane. What was used as a control, because every good experiment needs a control, was an organic substance, and the organic substance was absorbed at about 10%, right? So I'm just going to put org here so we know this is our organic substance, which is the control. The next thing that was measured was vitality. Now, vitality is our nutrient-rich product that supplies all the molecules the body needs for proper functioning. And what we saw with vitality was that it was absorbed at 44%. And that is, of course, in comparison to our organic control. So this would be vitality present here at 42%, 44%, I'm sorry. Next, we have collagen. So collagen is our product that offers beauty from within. It's been absorbed way up here at 73%. This collagen product is different from what you might find in the stores or in other products of other supplements. It's got 5 grams of marine-based collagen, and believe it or not, it's actually helpful for the joints in ways that you might not expect. Most people really understand that collagen works well for skin health, hair, and nails, and it does. But it also is great for supporting healthy joints. Our next product, Immune, is also absorbed at 44%, and it supports both the innate and adaptive immune systems. This product is absolutely amazing. There's so many testimonials that are coming in from people who have allergies. Revive is our next product, which is absorbed at about 30%. Again, these are all compared to our organic control. So Revive supports a healthy inflammation status in the body. Many people find that it's amazing for use post-workout, helps you with recovery, and lots of our customers with arthritis just swear by Revive, and they just won't take anything else at this point after their inflammation status has been decreased in their body. So next is Purify. Purify is absorbed way up here at 88%. Purify is our daily detox, and it is a gentle detox that allows your body to simply remove on a daily basis the toxins that we're just constantly bombarded with. But it's absolutely amazing and absorbed at 88%. And then finally, Eternel. Eternal is absorbed at 95%. What exactly is Eternal? It is our anti-aging product that has about 200 milligrams of resveratrol and is packed full of antioxidants. You literally will have, we've seen pictures of some of the people who are taking Eternal, and it just looks like they are aging backwards. It's absolutely amazing. So this is why our products are different from other supplements that are out there on the market. Now, this was impressive to me. And I was like, okay, I can get behind this because what this tells me, when customers take the products, they're actually absorbed, as we can see, and it should make a difference. Well, it should make a difference isn't quite enough because I'm a scientist. I want to know facts and I want to know details, right? And I actually had this fantastic neuroscientist, and she's retired. She's in her 70s. She's like grilling me on this on this science, and she's like, "Okay, it's great that it's into the cells. Well, what does it do once it gets in there? Like, is it helpful? Like, can you show that it's having any effect at all after it's been micronized and after it's been hydrolyzed and put into liposomes and all these different things? Does it do anything when it gets into cell?" Well, that actually is what has me most excited. So I'm going to show you here what that looks like. So we have two of our most popular products, Vitalite and Revive. Okay? And I'm going to tell you about several molecules that are at work on the inside of the body to change the way that genes are expressed. All right. One of them is NF kappa B and the other is IL-6. Okay. Both of these are important in the inflammatory response. So, what does that mean? If you get a fever and you come to my office, I could check to see, are you having an increased inflammatory response in your body? The things I could check would be NF kappa B and IL-6 to see if they are increased in your body. Okay. When an increased inflammatory status is happening. So when you want to maintain a healthy inflammatory state, you want these markers to decrease in order to say that, okay, we're back to normal. These are increased when you have an inflammatory state present, right? So when you decrease these, it shows that you're back at a healthy level. What we see with Vitalite is that both of these are decreased. Vitalite decreases NF kappa B to 172% lower, and it also decreases IL-6 112% lower. This indicates that our inflammatory status is coming back to normal when these are present, when Vitalite is present. Now with Revive, we see a 200% decrease in NF kappa B and a 123% decrease in IL-6. This is absolutely foundational to, yes, there are changes happening within the body when we take these supplements. I've not seen another company that is able to show these types of effects that are happening when you take their supplements. Now, there's organ, um, one other molecule that I want to present that changes significantly when our products are taken. It's called BDNF, which is brain-derived natriuretic factor. BDNF, right? So BDNF is here. I wanted to show this one because there are so many people who are concerned about brain health, right? This factor here, BDNF, is actually supportive of brain health. So what happens when you take our products? Do they increase this factor in support of brain health? What we've seen is that for Vitalite, it increases this BDNF by 840%, which is pretty significant. And then our Revive increases this BDNF by 430%. So what we're able to tell is that the molecules that need to be decreased in the body for protection are decreased, right, here. And the molecules that need to be increased in the body, right, to supplement our wellness are increased significantly by our most popular supplements. And the rest of the data is also available. And so I would like to invite you to return to the person who shared this link with you and ask them for the rest of the data. It does exist, it is available, and to ask any questions that you might have. So at this time, I just want to thank you very much for allowing me to come into your homes and to your offices, wherever you are in the world, to share how excited I am about this product. And you can now have a life of health and purpose by using products that actually work. Thank you very much.